Hey everybody, this is Retro Challenge Gamer, and in light of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie coming out by Michael Bay, we'll see how well this one turns out. I'm actually going to revisit a very old game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4: Turtles in Time, one of the best smash 'em up bash 'em games of the 1990s, and it came out right around the time I think of the very first Turtles movie, and it is absolutely awesome. Anybody who hasn't played it, you should. It is one of the most epic Super Nintendo games of its time. And the challenge we're going to do today is the no death challenge. So I'm going to go through each and every level and not die a single time. So I'm going to put it on the normal difficulty setting because honestly, and put this dash to manual. I haven't played this game. I don't want to say in 15 years. So I'm literally revisiting this game for the first time in 15 years tonight. So we'll see how well I do. I've kind of briefly glossed over the controls, so I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to be doing, but I don't remember too much. Anyway, you can select your turtle. Leonardo is kind of like the standard all-around person. Michelangelo is strong but short distance. Donatello is the strongest of the bunch with weapon attacks and is a long range but slow. And Raphael is fast and furious, but very weak. He's like a glass cannon. But I'm going to choose Leonardo. Oh gosh, it's Krang! He just took off with the Statue of Liberty. Shredder's like, ha, come get the Statue of Liberty back. That's pretty much the whole plot, really.
Big Apple!
Alright, so the first stage is the Big Apple, 3 a.m. And sure enough, you're just on I guess, a building that's currently under construction? But these are the basic mooks you'll be fighting throughout the entire game, the foot soldiers. In the movies, they were actual human beings, but in the comics and cartoons and stuff, they're actually robots. And so pretty much, slicing them and killing them and cutting them in half and everything didn't make too much of a difference because they just exploded because they're just nothing but mindless robots. But that's why there's just so many of them. They just keep making them like a production line. And why there would be a huge wrecking ball here for no particular reason, I don't know. It's just for rule of cool. And another obstacle. And pizza! Yes, pizza. Pizza is your health regeneration in this game. And it basically restores, I think, your entire life bar. So I'm going to skip that one because I really don't need it. I don't know if you get points for it or not, but yeah. If there's like one or more pizza boxes in a level, I'm going to try and just see if I can make it through on just one. That's kind of like a secondary objective. It's not a primary. The primary is don't die once. So that's what I'm going to try and do, and I am not doing so hot. But yes, there is Krang in his super battle body. If I'm not mistaken, Krang comes from, I think, Dimension X. And I think he was a outcast alien. And he was banished to Earth. And so he's lacking a lot of resources he needs to get back and, rule the universe or something. So he teams up with Shredder, and I think that's where Shredder gets all his massive technology and things like that is because of Krang. So they're kind of working together. It's kind of like a mutual love-hate relationship type of thing between the two villains there. They hate to be around each other, but they can't do what they need to do without each other. That type of relationship, So that would be another reason why these foot soldiers are probably most likely just all nothing but robots, because it's because of Krang's alien technology that allows to have them create so much. And then Shredder to have them be trained and programmed in the ways of the martial arts. How that all works out logically, I don't know. It's Turtles, man. It's Turtles! Now we get into a weird boss in terms of I would have thought something... A different boss would have been better, but yeah, this is Baxter Stockman, he was a brilliant scientist under the direction of Shredder, but he managed to do an experiment on himself that went wrong and turned himself into a big, huge, living human fly. So, this boss isn't too hard overall, but it is kind of annoying, because for the mere fact that he's flying, and it's hard to gauge your position in relation to him if he's not on the ground. But as you saw halfway through the battle, he's switching up guns from machine gun to one that has like a weird hand that shoots out. But overall, you can get the most hits in when he's on the ground like this. And that's pretty much the first level. Cowabunga, everybody! Move on to the next one.